Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to a late night NIKO show. I am your host, NikoTheLegend, and I guess I'm gonna make this a kind of a hybrid type NIKO show episode where I'm gonna be chatting with the audience, and it's also kind of a hangout type stream session. So if you're kind of expecting the normal, just straight to the news and more railroaded, I guess, straight to the script type deal. Well, this might not be the video for you, but this is gonna be a lax version. And I'm hoping to get some people in here to talk to about the stuff I'm going to talk about. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing great too. And if I'm doing great, then you're doing great. And I think that's all that matters. Because my happiness makes you happy. It is, 10:33 p.m., which is great. Can't get enough of that. You know, you gotta love it. Is this a Pidgey? Okay, sorry, I just saw something on Discord. It's pretty funny. And, it's been about 2 weeks since I've done a show because I've been on vacation in Idaho. And, I'll actually get to talking about that. It's one of the biggest personal things that have happened to me. There's two pretty big ones, and then of course the usual thing goes with what else? Gaming, what games I'm playing, and then we go into the news topics. But like I said, we're gonna take our time on that, and if someone chimes in, they want to talk about something, that's fine. It's going to be scripted, but very, very, very loosely. If someone comes in and just starts asking questions, I'm like, okay, then I'll focus on that. And it's like, if we don't get to the game or game news that I have, the article, that's fine. This time around, that is. All right. Like I said, I hope you guys are all doing well. Very good. Very good. And don't worry, I still got my Mega Man mug. Yes, it's still here. Shinier than my butt. Okay. Enjoy the Zelda and Chill and Mario and Chill soundtrack in the background. And of course, just let me know if it's a little too loud. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. All right. Well, let's start with my personal stuff. First of all, if you haven't seen my Mario and Chill NIKO comeback video, I highly recommend doing that on the YouTube channel. Basically, it was me gone for a week, or celebrating me gone for a week and making a comeback from my trip from Idaho, and then just dancing to the Mario and Chill soundtrack. I mean, if you like to see a white man dance like a crazy guy, then that's definitely the video for you. It's got high energy. That's all you need to know. Anyway, yes, I recently came back from a trip from Idaho. I was out there for a week. It was my dad and I went there, and we were on a mission to get this cabin to be built on this property, this small lot or plot of land that my dad owns up in Idaho. And it's like, why the hell in Idaho, right? And I mean, I've never been to Idaho. He's only been there once, 37 years ago. So it's like, how did this all come to fruition? Well, I guess the short story is, when my dad was living in California, way back in the day, like 37 years ago, he saw an ad in a magazine about owning property in Idaho, buying a lot of land for about $2,000 or $2,000 to $4,000, I can't remember, give or take. And he decided to buy it, and then he went up there to visit, and then with my mom, and then that was the end of that. And then they moved. Then they went back home, and then they never went back there again. And then a week ago, that was the second time going there, and my first time. And let me tell you something. Idaho is I must have explained this story a gazillion times, but you know what? Whatever. One of you out there will be curious. And let me tell you, Idaho is a pretty beautiful place. If you're like me, living from Florida, and you go to Idaho, or just any state besides the South, I say Florida is a southern state, but not as southern Louisiana or Alabama or Georgia. The first thing you'll notice in Idaho is the weather, of course, is nice, partly cloudy, sometimes sunny, dry, cool breeze from the mountains. There's mountains everywhere, mountains and hills, and it's just beautiful. You're just surrounded by giant vistas, giant mountains, and then snowy peak mountains, foresty mountains, deserty hills. It's kind of got all kinds of environments. You got rivers, you got, like I said, lakes, hills, mountains. The freaking works, man. It's pretty beautiful state from what I've explored. Let me tell you, I think my dad and I explored about maybe 50% of Idaho on that trip, just by the drives alone. A total of 10 hours of a drive. I drove in Idaho for about 11 hours in a week, 11 to maybe even 12 hours total. That's kind of a lot for being out there for a week. Usually my vacation drives aren't that long, especially when I used to go to California a lot. Like 2 hours at the most for a drive altogether, or something, maybe 3 hours, but 11 hours, pretty crazy. The first day we got there on the plane, early morning flight, of course, and we get there, we're tired, and we have to drive 5 hours from Boise Airport to all the way to Salmon, Idaho, which is northeast. And we took the scenic route, which led to driving straight through the heart of the mountains, in the Sawtooth Mountains. And oh my gosh, I've never seen so many switchbacks in my life before. A beautiful drive, but once you do it once, you're like, yeah, I don't want to do this ever again. So it could be a pretty dangerous drive if you're not careful with the weather and stuff up there, because there's still snowy peaks up there. The roads could have still been icy and could have died. But other than that, it was, like I said, pretty dry. But by the time we made it to Salmon, Idaho, I was literally losing my mind. I hate driving longer than an hour. So five hours was pushing it. Topic of discussion. I'm just talking about my Idaho trip right now. Tomato, hi. But you can chime in with something you want to talk about anytime. I'm just on autopilot mode until someone starts steering. We got there safe and sound. It was great. Salmon is surprisingly, it is a town of 3,000, and I'm coming from a place in Florida that's probably got like 11,000 people. So it's a pretty big difference. Still a beautiful place, surrounded by mountains, hills, kind of more isolated. Mario Maker 2 looks hot. You said two different ways of saying hot. Hot and hot. Yeah, it really does, man. I dig it. I build it. I dig it. I build it. I'm quite impressed on how much stuff is actually going in this game. This is pretty dang full package sequel. I really like that. There's a story mode. There's online multiplayer. There's co-op. There's co-op creation mode. All kinds of stuff. It's pretty sweet, and all the different editing stuff that's been added, all the cool effects and level designs you can do. That's pretty awesome too. I'm not gonna lie. And actually, we won't really read too much of the article, but this is one of the things I was gonna actually tap into later on in the stream if I didn't have anybody talk about it. But anyway, yeah, Super Mario Maker 2 comes out June 28th. Let's see. Yeah, June 28th next month. Game looks pretty fantastic. It's going to be... I'm really glad they're making this game, because this is seriously a perfect game for the Switch, because they've released Super Mario Maker 1 on the Wii U and the 3DS. So now it's like you get the best of both worlds. The Switch is so portable and compatible and just so easy to pick up and play. I really love it. It fits all moods of type of gaming you're wanting to do on the Switch. Sometimes you just don't want to play on the big screen. You just want to play on your bed or in the bathroom while you're pooping or something, and create levels of Mario. So I'm really glad that they're making this. This is one of the biggest games probably requested from fans for Nintendo, and then especially for me. And I'm really excited about that, and I think everybody else should too. So the excitement level is up there. I hope you guys do also purchase it, because it'd be fun to play with you guys. It can be a lot of fun streams doing that. Challenge mode, versus mode, which is really cool. I like that. And then freaking just working together. I really do hope they have the versus mode. People make like old school versus mode, like in Mario Brothers 3, where it's just you against Luigi, Mario against Luigi, and you're trying to collect coins and smashing crabs and turtles and stuff. I hope people make some levels like that. That'd be pretty awesome. Some pretty in-depth levels. I could see people doing that with the new versus mode. Super Mario Money Printer 2. Yeah, that's pretty great. And you know what I like about Super Mario Maker is that they use a lot of sprites or not avatars or sprites mainly that are in Mario Paint, which is a Super Nintendo game 20 plus years ago. It was a pretty welcome sight. I really enjoyed that. And Mario Paint was like a Super Mario Maker type game, and I still have that game. You use a mouse and a mouse pad and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. No keyboard, but you can make music on Super Mario Paint. You can make beautiful works of art. There's a fly swatter game, which I used to play all the time. New music in Sprite Soda. Yeah, thought that was cool. And it's going to be neat to see what you can do with your amiibos as well. I think that's going to be a nice addition to the game. Hopefully they have more. You can use a lot more amiibos this time around, more than the first game. That'd be cool if you can use like Ken from Street Fighter or Young Link or Bayonetta. You know, characters like that you find in Smash or something. I don't know. Like any amiibo should be able to be used. It's maybe another case of sequel better than the original. Heck yeah, dude! Nintendo knows how to make great sequels. Kitty? What are you doing, shrimp? I really don't like Nimble on Tramadol at all. I don't like the loss of appetite thing. It's like, how can you expect a cat to go on like some type of muscle relaxer medication when he can't even like feed himself? You know, it's like, what is he gonna starve himself from taking this medication? I don't know. It's kind of bizarre. I don't really like my cat not eating, you know. I'd rather just him de-stress normally and not be on an opiate. God damn, I hate that shit. Because the second time I tried doing this and you know, the loss of appetite makes me worried. But he is more of a chill cat right now because it's supposed to make him not just feel so stressed. You know, like it makes him drowsy or just has some lethargy in him. Kind of sleepy in a way, but I don't know if I like that. I hope they keep the Mario Pie music feature from TGE first one. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Anyway, Super Mario Maker 2, it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great summertime game to play. But like I said, Nintendo is going to be they've been releasing pretty big games every month this year pretty much for the most part. But next month, it's just going to be 1 month after another, basically, of huge, nose itches, exclusive games coming out for the Switch. I mean, you got Mario Maker, you got Fire Emblem. I guess we'll just talk about, first party games. Fire Emblem, Mario, Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion 3, Pokemon, probably another Smash Brothers character, maybe Bayonetta 3. I'm not entirely sure, but you get the idea. Those are a lot of games, and I'm sure I missed some other first party games, but I mean, that's already a lot. You're going to spend a lot of time in these games. These are all games you're going to be spending countless hours in. This isn't like a simple, like linear game or beat it in 2 hours. It's going to be games you're going to spend so many hours in. Like Super Mario Maker 2, you're going to spend countless hours in. Fire Emblem Three Houses is this huge JRPG that's going to take a lot of time, for sure. Pokemon's going to take up a lot of time, of course. And there's 2 versions coming out, for crying out loud. It's basically 2 games. Animal Crossing, for crying out loud. Luigi's Mansion 3, okay, that's the cooldown, right? Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Definitive Edition, I would like to get that because that was a very underrated game on the GameCube, and I'm glad they're bringing that. That'd be a fun game to play with people online. There's a game. You got the Persona 5 like Dynasty Warriors game coming out this year. Persona S, and then you got there's another game from Atlas coming out that's an exclusive, and then Link's Awakening remake. That's gonna be a great game to come out I think it's coming out in December. So huge hits. I mean this has been the year for Nintendo. I shit you not. This is freaking crazy how many great games have come out this year. It's awesome. I mean, you can't forget about Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Can't forget about Tales of Vesperia, which is a big JRPG for the Switch. Not exclusive, but, you know, it's great for people. Oh, and then you get Dragon Quest XI-S coming out this year for the Switch. So much. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. The list goes on. 2019 is going to be the first hit after hit year in a while. Yeah, exactly. When no one is talking. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm glad another Zelda game's coming out. I wanna hold on. I wanna see the box cover for that game. Pretty sure someone has it. Zelda Link to me. Now they just need to put Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD on the Switch. That'd be really cool. And the Ocarina of Time and the Majora's Mask. I'm just kidding. Gosh. A freaking remake of a Game Boy Color game. Actually, originally it wasn't a Game Boy Color game. DX version is the colored version. So they have released this game about a total of 3 times, I think. Do they have box art? I guess they don't. But here's a comparison picture. I'll show you. Porn! So that's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. I mean, I really do like the art style for the Game Boy, though. This game was so pleasant to play, but look at it. It's so cute. They were both cutesy-ass games, okay, people? So if you're freaking about the art style, well, you can just kiss my ass. I mean, it's so cool to see Mario characters in it, like Chain Chomps and Goombas and stuff. Anyway, so that's that. That's pretty cool. PQ. Ah, I'm white again. No! And yeah, Tomato's right. Shy Guy. I mean, it's cool. It's cool, man. Do Mario games have Zelda characters in it, like cameos and stuff like that, like Link's Awakening? I don't know. I mean, Zelda doesn't have too many cameos. I know the mask salesman in Majora's Mask has a Mario mask, which I thought was pretty funny. You could tie in some really cryptic shit about that. Mario's not really real. Mario's the masked salesman in disguise, or you know, silly stuff like that. Motherfucking Shy Guy. Chain Chomp was a weapon in Hyrule Warriors. It's sweet. Is it weeping? Yeah, I have Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U, and you know what? It's a pretty decent game. But that game, it started a trend with the same people who made Dynasty Warriors. Ever since Hyrule Warriors, they started to make more of those games with their own like coat of paint and their own style of Dynasty Warriors, and it was very particular or very unique. For example, like Dragon Quest Heroes 2 had a pretty decent story, and it had a lot of Dragon Quest, not just the characters or monsters, but a lot of elements that you can do in the game that's only in the Dragon Quest universe, and not in like a typical Dynasty Warriors game or in Hyrule Warriors, you know? So it's almost like its own identity. The only thing that it's retained is the combat from Dynasty Warriors and like the massive scale battles. But everything else, it's a unique thing. Same thing with Fire Emblem Warriors. It was the same thing with that. It had its own flair and its own. It had a Fire Emblem twist to it, and it had its own uniqueness. Same thing with, I don't know about Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, but like I said, I think it stemmed from there because that had its own identity too. Its own, like something that only Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition can do, you know, but not in Dragon Quest Heroes 2. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but and then they tried making Berserk, like, you know, the anime Berserk, and there hasn't been a Berserk game in so long, and then it was subpar, pretty much. Berserk Bane of the Hawk. I was actually disappointed about that because Berserk is one of my favorite animes, and unfortunately, I guess it didn't do that well. I played a Berserk game before I even knew Berserk existed as an anime. I played it on the Sega Dreamcast, my brother and I. And we thought the game was pretty sweet, but we had no idea it was an anime or anything that was going on in the game. We had no fucking clue. And then later on down the years, I was like, wow, I played Berserk before I even knew Berserk was Berserk. Berserk. Bane of the Hawk. Yeah, it didn't do that well. Wait. On eBay, it got a 4.9 out of 5. Jeez, eBay, why are you the outlier here? But see, Metacritic, it's got 66%, IGN 6.3 out of 10. Google users say 92% like this video game. But it says liking it, though. Do I like it? I don't know. I kind of want to see what people are saying about it. 66%. I mean, shit. Rage 2 has a 72% Metacritic score. I'm like, whatever. This is why it really matters by your standards, you playing the game, you know? Nose itches. Or maybe this actually takes place after, maybe after all the bad shit that happens in Berserk. When I say bad shit, you know what I'm talking about, people. I hope. The masked salesman used a song of healing on a dying Mario, which gave him the mask. If you go to the clock tower at 5 p.m. on the second day and play the song of healing on the bottom right corner, the masked salesman will appear and ask you what time it is. If you answer Mario time, you get the Mario mask, which makes Link have... Yeah, good one. Biggest troll of the internet. Biggest troll from Amato. But that's just a game theory. So Berserk has 6.6 user score, and then 66 Metascore. That took me too long to come up with. It was a good effort, but I know pretty much all the Easter eggs for that game. The 6th Access gave it a 90. Berserk... Oh, I'll read full review. Porn! When you think of popular anime and manga, many people will be drawn... Okay, is there like a Submines version of the review? There's Zod. Okay, what's good? Incredible story adaptation, fresh and varied missions, surprising combat depth, beautiful visuals. What's bad? Japanese audio during tense combat encounters. Oh. That's how it always is in Dynasty Warriors type games. You can't even hear what the fuck they're saying, and the messages just pop up. Some borrowed cutscenes haven't aged well. Okay, in conclusion, Berserk and the Bane of the Hawk is the pinnacle of Masao games as far as I'm concerned. Omega Force and Koei Tecmo have experimented with the formula for years, and everything they've learned and perfected has led up to this game. Berserk Masao gives you the addictive, outrageous hack and slash combat Masao games have had for ages. It gives you the unique characters and varied mission structures that Masao games have only had in the last few years. And on top of that, it gives you a gripping, mature, and masterful narrative that Masao game has ever had until now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Shoot. I guess, does it? Oh, I guess it really does take place during like the new anime, or after all the bad stuff happens. After the brand. There we go. After he's been branded. I'm branded. Cowboy Bebop live action better not work out and be canceled. Dude, it might be good, man. I can see Netflix doing a good job with it. I mean, there's some really cool live action or good sci-fi shows. I know animes are kind of difficult to do. But they did a good job with Castlevania, even though it was a cartoon, but still an anime. They did a good job with, oh my god, what is it called? Oh, it's got the RoboCop actor in it. God, I haven't seen this anime. It came out last year. Damn it! I forgot the name already. It's not Aeon Flux. That's Charlize Theron movie. I mean. Yeah, but Death Note was a movie. This is actually a TV show, isn't it? What's it called? Let's see. Yeah, it's a series, so it's going to be a little different. It can actually be spread out, not compressed. I have more faith. Let's just say I have more faith in a TV show, a series, than a movie. You can't do anime movies unless you do like 3 of them or something, like they did for Rurouni Kenshin. They made 3 movies, which is good. Unlike Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note and all those other ones, ugh, you just can't squish them together. And then the Witcher series is going to be coming out. I don't know about Henry Cavill being in it, but maybe it'll be Kawaii Desu. I'm not too sure. Well, I mean, who's to say that the live series won't have art style and story and music? I mean, you got to have that for a TV show. Doesn't even matter if it's bad or good. I mean, it's going to be in the show no matter what. But anyway, in conclusion, I'm glad it's not going to be a movie. It's going to be an actual series, and that's going to be nice. Oh yeah, I was going to look up what was that? Oh, you know what? I can just look it on my Netflix and see if I can find it. It's very dark in here and scary. It's such a good show. I can't believe I forgot the name. That's how good it is. Altered Carbon. That's what it is. Altered Carbon is a great show. Oh, I can watch Solo on Netflix. Oh boy. The Titan. Sam Worthington? Shit. Anyway, Lost in Space was a pretty good live action series, sci-fi. Ex Machina was too fucking weird for me. I don't like movies like that. And then Altered Carbon was really good. I feel like anime can't be made live action. What about the Pokemon movie? The Pokemon movie is an exception, right? Oh, it's a fucking movie. Damn it. You see the bit leaderboard, Mato? I reign. He sure does. What up, Rory? I want to see Sam Worthington in a TV show. Sci-fi. Alright. Oh, it's so based off the game. Then how come there's no Pokemon on Pokemon fighting in the movie then? Boom! Let's see. Why Detective Pikachu shies away from the Pokemon battles. Boom. Shows how much is based off the game. It's based off Detective Pikachu game. I still consider it an anime adaptation. I don't care. Video game adaptation, anime, whatever. They come from both to me. I decide the fate of the universe. Me. Dragendra. When are they gonna make a Pokemon Snap movie?
Why isn't there another Pokemon Snap video game? Ugh.
Shut up. Shut up, people. I'm sick of your crap. It's not gonna happen. Adaptation is adaptation. Very good. Hey guys, I can't wait to get to 200 followers. I was watching Starrett's streams. He has 70 followers, right? I mean, good for him, of course. I'm not dogging or shitting on him or anything. But like every time he streams a game, he gets like 10 followers or 10 viewers each time, or average 8. What do I get? Jealousy, envy, anger leads to hate. Oh god. I always say it's because Twitch and YouTube. I mean, it's been proven. You can do the research, but you know, at least mostly with YouTube. YouTube doesn't like straight white male conservative people. They just don't. They just don't. So they like to deplatform people. I mean, they do it all the time. So you think they're gonna give me, a straight white male, on Twitch the same thing? Twitch and YouTube are basically the same cuckolds. I remember, actually, there was something talking about, okay, I want to hear what you guys think. On Twitch, I was going through some tweets, and I think they were retweets, or they're just people who liked the tweet. I don't fucking remember. But there was one girl who was stating about girls who show off their cleavage or boobs on streaming or something like that. She was like, "Hi, I'm a girl who's a gamer, and you know, I don't have to show my boobs on streams to get attention," or something like that on that note. And then, so that's one side of the argument, right? The other side, of course, is like, "Hi," another tweet I saw. "Hi, I'm a girl streamer, and you know what? If I want to show my boobs or something like that, then I can show them, and blah blah blah." I mean, who cares, right? So, I don't know what you guys think about that, but to me, I mean, I get triggered. I get upset when I see women who stream and they put a bunch of like slut powder on, like all this makeup. Like they dress like they're on like on the Truman Show, for fucking sake. I mean, they don't even have to have like 1,000+ followers. You know, they would a lot of popular female streamers wear slut powder all the time. And they show their cleavage and everything, or they dress to impress. I'm like, guys, you're just fucking streaming. Jesus Christ. But see, the thing is, they treat it like it's like a TV show. You know, it's like people go to watch you, and it's like, oh, I gotta make sure I don't look, you know, I got bed hair or something. I don't know. It's just over the top usually when they put makeup on, and then obviously, yeah, you got the boobs showing and everything, and it's like, I mean, just about all the neckbeards on Twitch will go for that shit because they never touched a girl before in the right way. I'm just saying. But I've like I said, I've seen some female streamers who don't do that, and they're pretty, I don't know, humble about it. Not humble, just modest about it, you know, and just not do that. They're not streaming to get that kind of attention, you know, putting up this facade. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at me, I'm cute and hot, and I got boobs. Great, good for you. I'm not gonna fap. But some of those people probably do. Right, Nimble? Just like slices my neck. I could write on the topic of Twitch thought. I could write a large essay on this thing. Teehee squats for subs. Watch me just dance with my boobs out. I'm jealous. Okay, my boobs should be out too. Exploiting their bodies for money, basically porn. There's a difference between being confident and being a slut. Now, being a slut, the term is sleeping with multiple people at a time. Maybe just attention whores. That's what I like to call them. There's a difference between being confident and an attention whore. Yeah, when you're making it just blatantly obvious, then it's like, The difference is being paid. Yeah, exactly. So they get paid to look good. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta watch some of the popular male streamers. I'm pretty sure that, I mean, they always like spike their hair and they probably wear, proper attire and stuff. And it's just like they have like these. Maybe this is a different topic, but it's like they have this ridiculous layouts. They're just like, God, look at this panning message. Look at donation, likes, followers, or bits, goals, Twitch goals, death counters. Look at these messages. It just looks like you're watching like an advertisement. I fucking hate people that do that. It's just so obnoxious. We're streaming gaming, but it's really just 25% 75% hit. I've got DD tits. Look at me. Yeah. Which I definitely don't support. I will wear a Speedo when you least expect it. I can wear a Speedo as an undergarment. It's good for you. I'm like 50-50. This is a different topic now. But still on the topic of Twitch. So a lot of people will either start on Twitch and get popular on there, and then they'll go to YouTube and become popular on that. And it's kind of vice versa. Like, people become popular on YouTube and then they go to Twitch. And a lot of people do that. I'm doing that, of course. And of course, if I was popular, I wouldn't complain. I'd be like, yeah, this is great. Yeah, double the funds and double the monetization, and making a living off of it, because it probably becomes your job at that point. But at the same time, I'm like, God damn it, big time YouTubers doing streams as well, Twitch streams. It's like you're double dipping. You're taking up a big slot for people. Like, what about all the people below you? I don't know. It's just like a iffy thing. Because, like, I saw a tweet from Gang Grumps the other day. They're like, hey, thanks, guys, for the 37,000 viewers for our stream. Fucking 37,000 viewers? And they got, like, hey! The cat's so fucking uncoordinated right now. I'm not putting him on Tramadol ever again. I don't care. I just don't like the way he acts. Fucking crazy-ass drug. I don't believe in pills, bro! That's why I'll never be a psychiatrist. That's why I got a bachelor's in psychology. Blah. I prefer what you and I do is sub. Nimbo's really having fun with the water dish. He's drinking the water dish like a peasant. He like scoops it up with his paw. And he doesn't ever do that unless he's on this medication. I'm semi-good audience on YouTube and became 1/3 of that on Twitch. I mean, like I said, double your pleasure, double make good. Nimble's like bathing himself. Not really, but that'd be kind of funny. I do support big time people, I guess. It's just when you're looking up the games and then on YouTube or Twitch, you're gonna see those same people on both of them on both platforms, and it kind of sucks that way. And I don't know if a logical change around. I wish that YouTube and Twitch didn't just go for the super popular people. I wish that they would post people with lower views or subscriptions on the front page. You know, swap it up, because there are plenty of people that make great videos that have less than maybe a million subs, 100,000 subs, 1,000 subs. You know, I guess it's a type of equality thing, but I mean, it's unrealistic to do, I guess. I don't know if the algorithm could be programmed like that. But, I mean, Caffeine does it to where, hey, Caffeine's a streaming service, if you don't know. Caffeine does it, it's like, hey, this is a first time stream for this guy, and they promote you, they put you on the front page. Or this person's streaming this game for the first time. You know, something like that, a little bit of advertising. And you can get somewhere with that, you know? So you can have people from all different parties watch you. Ooh. It's so weird. I don't like pills either. I'm not anti-vax. I just don't like anxiety meds or antidepressants. My anxiety meds make me feel better, but I have to take. Yes, exactly. That's why you should just find things in life that actually like naturally make you happy, like having a girlfriend or boning a girl, or working out, or getting a tan. Does Jersey Shore anybody doing laundry? I don't really want to get that big. I don't really want to get that big. It would be hard to stay connected to viewers. Yeah, it is difficult. It's like scrolling credits for a movie for big time Twitch streamers, except it's on like 5 times speed, and you can only read like a tweet every now and then. Basic ass reference. Ah! Tomatoes just being polite and everything. Dre's being, you know, Dre tomato relationship still goes strong. Yeah, I mean, give or take, sometimes it's hard for people to focus on both things when you're playing a game. There's some crazy stuff happening. I get that. It's a balancing act. I mean, I do it, and I only have 168 followers only. Comparative to, like, big-time streamers. And like I said, yeah, you can miss it, and people feel kind of crummy, I guess, and might scare them away. But, I mean, it's just the name of the game, man. I mean, your eyes can't be totally diverted towards the chat at all times. But yeah, give or take, it's a balancing act. It's fine. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Dre, I want your opinion on this. Hold on. Well, at least he's drinking water. It's always a good thing, even though he's making a mess. Yeah, by the way, tramadol is the medication he's on. It's an opioid. And the one, like, I think I said this is tomato, but Dre, one of the side effects is, well, it's a bunch of stuff. But the main one that worries me is loss of appetite. And I don't like that, because it's like, if you want him to be on a recurring cycle of these pills, then how is he going to fucking eat if he's going to have loss of appetite each time? You know? So this happened the first time, and I thought it was just him having wet food, he didn't like the wet food in the dish. That's why he wasn't eating it. But this is the second time this has happened with this pill, so it's definitely the medication. And I gave it to him at 5 p.m. earlier today, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing it ever again. You know. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. You know, just try to make him feel comfortable as much as possible. You know. Oh yeah. Also, side effects: anxiety. Pupils can dilate a lot. Yeah, loss of appetite, anxiety, um, ataxia. He can get dizziness too. Ataxia is like he can't just stop. He kind of just goes all over the place. But at the same time, it's a muscle relaxer. It's supposed to make him like drowsy and feel lethargy. It's like, how can you have both feelings of moving or being stimulated and then and then also a depressant? Like, what the fuck? It's ridiculous. Flashy lights, yeah. Okay, here's the question. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Okay. So, this is not a new personality. We're talking about women now. So, Dre, I just want to hear your opinion on this. You know, Dre especially, because him and I are on a poisonal level when it comes to this stuff. We send each other dick pics. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to let everyone know. Sorry, Dre. Don't tell your wife. I'm just kidding. Well, so German girl. We're not talking about German girl. We're talking about a different girl that also works at the gym that I'm at, that I train at. And just a quick background. She moved from Maryland recently. Has a boyfriend. Okay, hold on. Bear with me, okay? No. This is an American chick. 20 years old. Underage drinker. She's not a drinker. I'm just saying underage drinker is being silly. And she's pretty thin, but she's also she's got more of that runner bod. That's if you're on the track and field, you notice a lot of people are a lot more skinnier. She's kind of got that build. She's a really pretty girl. You know, she's pretty attractive. But she works out at the gym also. Doesn't train, but just works out, and she lifts weights and all that. So she's trying to get muscle and stuff. So that's also a good thing. But anyway, that's just a quick background thing. So, at first it started with me just when I first met her. It was just some type of casual thing, like introducing each other and everything, and she works at the front desk as a receptionist. Anyway, at the end of the day, when I first met her, I got her number. This is before I knew she had a boyfriend or whatever. And I immediately got friend zoned. Dre, I think I told you about this. The friend zone. She instantly sent me a friend zone text. She's like, I sent her a thing. Hey, it was great talking or whatever. See you at work. Instant friend zone. Okay, it's fine. And I didn't know she had a boyfriend at the time. Okay. So the next time I see her, maybe like a day later or two at the same place, same location, everything, we start talking more, right? We start talking a little bit more. And then we get on this topic of philosophy. And I asked her a philosophical question, and she asked me one. Like, I asked her, have you found peace of mind? And then she asked me, is truth relative? And then I didn't answer the question because I was working and stuff. I was training around that time, and then I left without really answering it to her. And then she sends me a text saying, like, hey, aren't you going to answer the question or something? Kind of being silly. And then I told her, I was like, oh, I'd rather answer it in person, blah, 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 some type of response like that. Because I don't ever want to answer a philosophical question over text. You just don't do that. It's just not. So that was pretty interesting, right? The original text she sent me friend zoned already, and then she comes back sending me a text. I guess I teased her in a way. Hold on a second. Oh, you're okay, bud. I was just making sure the cat wasn't doing anything silly. The cat's always doing something silly, but extra silly is what I'm worried about. So I'm trying to remember this. So we're not there yet. We're not to the end yet. Okay, so she goes on a trip um, she goes on a trip with her boyfriend, and this is when I find out when she has a boyfriend. She goes. She goes on a. Okay, she goes on a weekend trip with her boyfriend to Pennsylvania, I think, or something. And then I find that out from texting or whatever. I can't remember. Actually, I can bring it up. I have the evidence right here. So I'll bring it up. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. Bear with me. Bear with me. We're almost there. Blah 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 blah. Oh, okay. I got Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. So after she friend zoned me, I sent her a text the next day. I was like, "Hey, not the next day. This was like 10 days later. Okay, because she friend zoned, I kind of gave up already. So a week later, I sent her a text saying, "Hey, no fun. I'm at the gym and you're not working today." And then she says, "Tough stuff. I'm actually in Pennsylvania for the weekend to visit my boyfriend." Oh. Whoa. I thought her boyfriend was living down here. She actually went up there to visit him. Oh, long distance shit. Be back on Tuesday. All right, and I just said have fun. That's it. So, this is a new development. Okay, that's okay. Stick with me. So now we get to the part where I talked about her saying avoiding questions, philosophical questions. This is when I leave after we give each other the philosophical questions. She says, "Not trying to avoid the questions already, are you?" And then this is what I say. I like talking to women. Actually, I like talking to men and women as like I'm a knight from the medieval times. Like I use that lingo. You know what it works out? These muscles. So, I said, it's cheesy, but this is just my dialect. A lot of women do like that. So, not trying to avoid the questions already, are you? And I say, never, milady. I call women milady quite a bit, and they really do like it. I'm not kidding, they do. I've tried it on multiple women, and it works. At least when they're like, "Oh, Niko.
Niko, you and your small penis.
Never, milady. I was just on a mission back there." Talking about me leaving, working and all that. I had to make haste. Many tasks are ahead. Bear with me. How about you? I did ask you first, after all. Boom! Because I did ask her the philosophical question first. Okay. So she replies back, "In need of clarification concerning peace of mind, but we'll clear it up next time we're here." Okay. I said, "Fair enough. I should be getting my facial done tomorrow at 11. This is talking about me. By the way, I didn't get my facial done. My facial was done a couple days before on my trip. Will milady be there as well? And she says, "I work early until 7:30 and work out after. Probs won't be there till 11 though." Okay. Oh, I see. That's a bummer because it's me talking. That's a bummer because Friday I'll be gone on trip until the 10th. Oh shit! I guess this is around the time of the week of my trip. Getting close to there. It'll be a while until these questions will be answered. Gotcha. Well, more time to think about them and think of more questions. Okay, so she wants me to follow up on the questions. Okay. Which is cool. It's good when if you're talking to someone like a woman or something, or you're a girl talking to a man, you have some follow-up stuff. That's good. It's a little playful. Okay. So then I follow up with, "Why don't you tell me about your trip for now? I'd like to hear the tale." And then it says, "It was fun. We went to the zoo, saw Avengers, and went to his fraternity's formal. The goodbye always sucks, but super thankful for the time." And then she follows up, "Where are you headed Friday?" And I said, "I still have yet to see Avengers. I want to, though." And I say, "Friday I'm going with my dad to Idaho, Montana." By the way, I didn't go to Montana, unfortunately. I didn't go to Glacier Park because the weather was bad. "Getting cabin construction going in Idaho and Montana. We'll be going to Glacier Park. It's a winner for sure. Would recommend." She's talking about Avengers. "Wow, that sounds like fun. You'll have to tell me about it when you get back." Okay. I definitely will. We'll just have to have a long discussion next time I'm there. Always a douchebag. Always a douche. And then you bet, and I said, what are you working on in gym tomorrow? Good old light day. Oh yeah, which gym? Going solo. Just gonna jump it right after my shift. So I kind of fucked up on the conversation here, right? A little bit. I should have ended it right there, and not asked her about the gym. I'm fucking human, people. All right. I was trying to get to work out with her at the gym. I was kind of double dipping. Oh yeah, true. 7:30, yeesh, early for me. Yeah, I suppose mornings aren't for everyone. I said I was gonna do like stuff with you originally. I was like, how do you feel about that? No response. Okay. So that was like the 26th, and so we're on May 4th. This is when I'm on my trip. I said, man, I didn't think Idaho would be so beautiful. No response. Okay. Oh, so now I'm back on my trip. So that was May 4th during the trip. I only texted her once during the trip. I didn't get a response. Usually if you're going to text a girl after she doesn't respond, just wait a little bit. Wait at least 24 hours and then text again. That's at least what I've seen online too, from what people have said. And then when I got back, I said, oh snap, guess who's back in town? No response. Okay. No response. So now we're on to yesterday, or the 13th, and she's there at the gym. This was later in the day, around 3 o'clock. I was doing a late orientation for a coworker, so I had to go to the gym to do it. It's going to be a new client of mine, which I can't wait. And she was there, and she came up to the counter. Everything, usually as us trainers, we hang out behind the counter sometimes and prepare for the orientation or training. Put our stuff there. So she's on the other side of the counter, and she comes up to me, and she just got done working out, and she initiates a conversation. She asked about the trip. I explained the trip to her and everything. And, it was a nice little discussion there. And then we went into the philosophical stuff. We did the philosophical discussion. We talked about that. And like I said, I was cutting short to my orientation time for a client. So then, this is the bizarre part. Okay, so now that we have... Nimble, are you dead? Please don't say you're dead. Please don't die. Okay. All right, so this is the bizarre part. A fucking twist, but it makes sense. Kind of. It's still pretty vague. Okay, so she says, hey, I just want to tell you something. I hope you don't take it personally. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. I hate this shit. So I'm not freaking out or anything, but I'm like, oh, God. It's going to be something with her boyfriend or something, When girls always say, hey, I just need to tell you something, don't take it personally. I'm just like, oh, God, it's going to be something like cock-blocky. So she basically says, don't take it personally, but I don't feel very comfortable texting or talking through text or something like that. So, pretty close to that. And then I asked her why. I'm like, what's wrong? What don't you like? What makes it uncomfortable? It's like, is it your boyfriend or something? I asked the boyfriend because I want to fucking know. It's just polite to ask and kind of get down to the nitty gritty. And then she was pretty vague on it. She replied with, I just don't feel comfortable with texting on it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna push her into answering it. That's word rape. I was like, okay, that's fine. Nothing personal or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, oh, I just prefer talking on at work. Or when I see you in person. I was like, oh, so you prefer... I asked her, I was like, so you prefer like the one-on-one stuff, talking? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's fine. And then I try to follow up, so it's... I try to follow up with not making it kind of awkward, because moments like that are pretty hard to follow up. So I was able to follow up with something, just to kind of brush over it, because I don't want it to be awkward like that. But those moments are really hard to get over. Those are hard obstacles to get over when it's kind of, it can generate awkward. Luckily, my client came in perfect segue to get the fuck out of here. But anyway, so I just thought that was kind of like, what? But it made sense why she wasn't replying back to me before. But it's like, before that, she seemed intrigued on the text. That's what's so bizarre to me. It's like I don't know. Maybe she didn't want to go too deep into the text. Maybe she's paranoid that somehow her boyfriend will see it. I don't fucking know. Who knows? Tomato says, yeah, I may not be that age, nor am I in a relationship, but seeing from my older brother's experience, I know when something that won't work out. Long distance douche never does. Come on, we don't know if he's an actual douche. He's got to be worth something for her to visit that much. I mean, just because he wears maybe a Letterman jacket, or he's in a fraternity. I mean, my god brothers were in a fraternity, and they weren't douchebags. They weren't like party animals. They were studious students. They would study all the freaking time. But anyway, we don't know. So we can only assume. Maybe she just doesn't enjoy texting in general, and neither do you. Me and my girl don't. Yeah, texting and stuff. Yeah, I'm a lot better of a person when it comes to talking on the phone and then one-on-one. Texting is, here's the thing with texting girls, that if you're trying to get with, or trying to hang out with them, or trying to be flirty, just use the text as a playful tool. Just kind of get straight to the point, but also use it for just kind of flirting, but don't try to go into like big discussions or big things here and there. Just save it for the one-on-one stuff and the date, and kind of just get to the point, and try not to talk too much on text, because you don't want to be annoying. Anyway, it's a balancing act. But that's the story with this new girl. Like I said, she's got a boyfriend in Maryland. She's 20 years old. I mean, I'm turning 30 this year. This might be a little too old for a woman like that. But obviously she has interest in me, because her plan was to tell me anyway about the experience, about just talking one-on-one in person. But she also initiated the philosophical thing, and then asking about Idaho and everything. I don't know if it was on false pretenses, but I'm not gonna think dark like that. I'm just gonna go with benefit of the doubt. Fuck it. And then I saw her today at the gym, and she said hi and everything. We talked a little bit. So, whatever. Exactly. Well, a middle school teacher I had is a pure religious guy, and he was in the frat, so that could be true. Yeah, you just don't ever know, I think you should have been satisfied with the agreement, which I was, to discuss things further in person instead of initiating further texting in the meantime. Exactly. So, now, I pushed my luck. I did send... Okay, hold on. Just don't cringe. I did send her a text, but I thanked her for her honesty in person. And I did send her another text. It's like, hey, you don't need a reply back. I'm just saying thanks again for being honest and open. And I said, see you tomorrow at work. That's it. And that's the last time I'll ever text her. I probably shouldn't have said anything, leave it at that, but whatever. She was fine apparently today, because we were talking some more. So it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, she's pretty fun to talk to. I enjoyed it. So with German girl, so we got Maryland girl, and Maryland girl, and we got German girl. So German girl, I don't care about getting with anymore, but I don't have a crush. I don't have crush on women. That's such a high school thing. I just call it being attracted to a woman. Because if a woman's pretty and my body reacts biologically to her features, and I'm like, oh, okay, compatible, candidate, but I don't go with that crush crap. So with German girl, Dre, I told you about this. I talked to her on a casual basis. I try not to play that hardball game and that desperation card, whatever. Like, I just talk to her like a normal human fucking being. Virgin Mato's mocking the chat, NIKO. Nah, it's all good. I don't think he was mocking me. But yeah, here's the thing. In the beginning, you know what it is? It's that, I guess it's that love at first sight type thing. And I hate to use some so vague or emotional, but that love at first sight thing is a huge emotional response to a woman from a guy that you kind of just think with your dick the whole time. Think, and you don't want to do that. You know, you want to think with your brain at this. You know, and once those those feelings of emotion go away, then you can actually talk to the woman and actually not be so weird or say something you're going to regret. Because I'm telling you, when you type emotionally, like through text or something, chances are it's you're going to fuck up. You should save all the emotion. This is advice for myself. You should save all the emotional stuff for in person, like compliments and stuff like that. But I mean, with German girl, I just talk to her like a normal human being now. You know, it's whatever. You know, admittedly, I still try to hang out with her because I was going to see Detective Pikachu with her. You know, we agreed to go, but her house that she's building had a leak in it, so she couldn't go. She had to go to the house and deal with that. And then, you know, I mean, I talked to her on the phone for 30 minutes, for fuck's sake, yesterday. I wasn't even expecting that. And then today I was trying to see if she wanted to go to pool tomorrow, trying to squeeze some type of hangout, you know, but she couldn't do it because she's got this house project is taking up a lot of time. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, you know. Probably the best chance I'll ever get to hanging out with her is when I see her at work, at the gym or something. Probably be the best thing. And whatever. Take what you can get. You know, try not to look a gift horse in the mouth. Just if that's the most you can get, then do that. I mean, at least you're talking to the person. You can still build some type of connection, and you can go on from that. I mean, I was talking philosophy at the fucking workplace, for crying out loud, and that's sometimes you don't want to do that because you can get into heated debates or something, you know. It could cause a stir. Someone could eavesdrop and be like, "Hey, I don't think blah blah blah. I don't like that blah." Stay out of it. So you know. But talking to a female or a person anywhere is always a perfect time. If you're able to make conversation with anybody at any place, that is good. As they say, there's no time like the present. Yeah, exactly. Dating is stressful. Yeah. You gotta watch. You just can't be desperate. You can't be too hungry, and that's what Dr. Sesto tells me. He's like, don't be hungry, man. Don't be desperate. So I'm easy. I always say this. I'm easy, but I'm not desperate. You know, because it should be easy to go on dates with other people. You know, when it flows right, you figure out how to for each other to flow well. It shouldn't be too difficult. You know, if you like each other, boom. It should go from there. But sometimes you gotta work for it a little bit to show that you're dedicated. That's fine, but just don't be obsessed. You know, dedication is fine, ambition is fine, but don't show your obsession. Don't lose sleep over it. Ooh, old Twitch partnership, cute, but not so cute. Finding someone willing to date you is stressful. Sometimes it's easy. Yep. Every person is different. It's luck. Yeah, statistically, guys get rejected by women 90%. You can look at it. You can fact check me if you want. You will get rejected from a woman 90% of the time. Now, I don't know if it's on dates or just being together, but rejection is rejection. And if it's talking about women, I'm pretty sure it's talking about dating. 90%, maybe just rejection in general. 90% of the time, it happens. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of swings and misses, and maybe some hits, but yeah. But see, everything to me, everything happens for a reason, you know. If the thing is, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Whoa, what the heck, cat? Now you're. What do you want? God, these pupils are so dilated. Finding a good woman is pure luck of the draw. Good personality and good looks is a rare thing. Yes, but I will make it happen. I will find a way. I mean, once you admit to yourself that all women are crazy, all men are crazy in their own way, then you're fine. You'll be able to get through life pretty okay. Now, psychopaths, the ones that have murderous intents and are really, really disturbed, yeah, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about, you know, people who have crazy kind of out there behaviors or have weird quirks. Everybody's got those. So once you understand that and accept that, then it's fine. You just got to find the right crazy for you. That's the trick. I'm still adapting to Nimble's crazy. Ooh, personality. I experienced that firsthand. She and I are still friends, but dating just didn't work out. Yeah, you told me she was lesbian or something. Women in fucking high school are so stupid. They're so fucking dumb.
Oh, I'm bisexual. No, I'm single. No, now I'm gay. Now I have a dick.
Fucking A. Just stick with one thing. For me, I prefer personality over looks. The pretty ones are usually crazy. You gotta find your own crazy. I mean, a female is always. It doesn't even matter if you're married. Your significant other is always going to drive you crazy in some way or another. You just got to find compromises, and pray to God you worked out all your small and big problems before you got married, and not just drag it into your marriage and you get a divorce. That's just fucking stupid. Don't ever rush it. If you think all your problems are worked out and you think you can handle living together, then okay, but don't get married to someone after a month or 3 months. God, I fucking hate people that do that. Such dumbasses. Word advice: if someone's bisexual, they're gay and they're just not ready to come to terms with it. Yeah, transition. God, I'm transitioning. I'm in the gray. Imagine the insane woman willing to date me. Yeah, that's why you show your Leonidas' spear. You know what I'm saying? Ezio? Alexios? You show me Leonidas' spear. And you joust that shit. Yeah. Dude, it's great. I can't wait. I can't wait. Dre is the king among us. He has a successful relationship. Well, he might. I don't know Dre's relationship with his wife, but I can only predict or optimistically say it's working out just fine. But in general, you never know what truly happens behind closed doors unless you're actually in it. My wife is smoking. Oh yeah, does she like Marlboro Lights? All right, let's talk about games for a second. Rick and Morty. That's not games. Season 4 coming November. Oh, thank God. Dude, I hope Dre's wife's smoking. I feel great when a smoking person compliments me on stuff. It's the best feeling ever. Dre's wife likes my streams or something. I remember she complimented my streams, which, hell yeah. I wish I had more female viewers in my streams. That'd be nice. So Rick and Morty season 4, thank God, finally coming out this year. It did not come out in 2018. Dude, so many episodes for Rick and Morty are being made right now. It's crazily. But here's the thing. Who was it? Justin Roiland, and she also. Oh, nice. I like Jeremy's streams too. I just hated when he rage quit Sekiro and then he never streamed again. Like he just like completely stopped. What is it called? Justin. Oh, Dan Harmon. Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland. There are a couple of creeps. They were making like drawing like dirty child pictures of like Trump like molesting a kid. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then I don't know if that was Dan Harmon or I think it was Justin Roiland. And then Dan Harmon did some really weird drawing too, or said some really weird fucking shit. I'm like, I mean, in all honesty, you got to be pretty much a fucking whack job to make a show like Rick and Morty. But this is where it's like, oh, do you separate the creepiness from the art type deal? And people do it all the time. I mean, I like the work, I just don't like the people. And I think you can do that because their work is their own universe and it's its own separate entity and its own identity. Although, you know, obviously they put their own stuff into it, but a lot of their inspirations come from other things, so it's not a completely original idea down to boot. But yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a Trump. Just because I'm a Trump supporter doesn't mean it's like, oh, because it was Trump, I really don't like. No, they could have done it with anybody. Like if they did it with Hillary Clinton or Obama, I was like, that'd still be weird. Or just anybody. It's just who the fuck would spend time drawing weirdo child porn shit? God. But anyway, Rick and Morty has been renewed for a whopping 70 more episodes. It's so crazy. And I love... Oh. However, we had no details about how exactly we start seeing those new episodes trickling out of the multiverse. Justin Roiland has been busy working on Trover Saves the Universe, a new VR game that almost like an alternate reality version of Rick and Morty. Oh, okay. Whatever. Dude, I love Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is super funny and enjoyable. I can watch those episodes over and over again, just like I can watch Adventure Time over and over again. And yeah. Also, like Cowboy Bebop, I can watch over and over, and like Trigun, because all the episodes are like completely different, you know, different stories. I mean, eventually they follow some story arc in the grand scheme of things, but a lot of times it's loosey-goosey. Anyway, yeah, Adventure Time is like that, and Rick and Morty is like that too, which I like that a lot. So anyway, that's good. I can't wait. I don't know. I wonder how many episodes are going to be in this season. Probably another 13 or another 10. It's going to be funny as shit, man. It's going to be funny. I laughed so hard when I saw Pickle Rick for the first time. I saw Pickle Rick when it wasn't cool anymore. But, man, the internet, Szechuan sauce and Pickle Rick just broke the internet for a while. Szechuan. Okay, this one is about Ubisoft. Says, tweet about potential new Splinter Cell are joking. And then IGN goes to think there's something happening. Working on the next Splinter Cell with Danny and Ron Gamore. Okay. Okay, please don't retweet. I may be in trouble since his tweets. Yeah, a new Splinter Cell is also one of the remaining games listed of the 2018's infamous Walmart Canada leak of a number of games, including Gears 5 and Borderlands 3. A separate Amazon Canada listing for Splinter Cell was also spotted. So, awesome. Fucking please make another Splinter Cell game. There haven't been one made until since 2013. 6 years ago. And please use Jeremy Ironside for the next Splinter Cell. Don't use the other guy. That was so weird. I mean, Jeremy Ironside is getting pretty old. I get that, but his voice is so great for Sam Fisher. And like Sam Fisher's getting up there in age too, so it makes sense. By the way, for the first time in 3 months, life's going good for me. Yes. It has been, hasn't it? Life's good when you got great video games to play. That's all I'll say. I mean, darn tootin'. I know Dre's gonna come back. Dre's gonna reply putting tomato in his place. I know he's gonna bring him back down to earth. I know it. I just know it. I'm being so meta. Oh, every Tom Clancy review. I thought that was Splinter Cell. Yeah, Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell games are pretty fun. I really dig it. I never played Blacklist or Conviction. Oh, sorry, Kitty. But I played all the ones before that. I pretty much beaten all the Splinter Cells up until Conviction. I beaten the first, second, and third game and Double Agent. Yes, Chaos Theory is amazing. Dude, Chaos Theory had amazing multiplayer. What was it called? Spies vs. Mercs? Yeah. That mode was freaking scary, man, with the spies. Holy shit. As a merc, it terrified me. And then the co-op mode for Splinter Cell was really fun, but also really fucking hard. And then, yeah, the Chaos 3 was definitely the best Splinter Cell game to me. So many people played that game, man. My older brother loved playing Chaos Theory. It does, doesn't it? Splinter Cell and Thief? For sure, man. Because they actually have some really damn good stealth mechanics. If you want to play a really dope-ass medieval style stealth game, you play Thief. I think it's, well, maybe, is it medieval? Maybe it's during, like, the Victorian era, I guess. I don't know. What's the timeline for Thief? At least the first one, Dre. I'll go on with the topic while you're answering that question. But Splinter Cell, yeah, Splinter Cell's got great stealth mechanics too. Sam Fisher is an awesome character. That's right. When you hang out with me,
Censorship.
just kidding. You know what? After all this time, I still haven't put a chat welcome message saying like,
Keep it cool, guys. Don't talk about things.
I probably should do that and just call it simple and clean. Or be honorable and true. I like that one better. Whoa, Nimble's going to the bathroom finally? It's been ages. He hasn't gone in a while because he was pretty doped out for a while. Yeah, I don't know if he really went. But he's definitely zooming. Did you scoop out all the water? Oh, I got plenty of lady stories. We can talk about that. Jesus. Okay, he's still got water. Nimble's a little uncoordinated right now. Oh, yeah, man. I have so many lady stories, good and bad. I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just telling the truth. Dude, I tried, man. I fucking try to be a good cat father, and I always just gotta do what's best for the kitty. Run, kitty! Trying to see what he's up to. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna do this for reference sake. I'm talking about the cat on tramadol. I looked this up today as well. So just want to do side effects. Side effects of tramadol for cats. Okay, here we go. Tramadol could be used. All right, here we go. Kitty. So tramadol could be used to treat various causes of pain in cats, including arthritis. He doesn't have arthritis, that's for fucking sure. Some vets have started to prescribe the medication to aid in chronic pain relief and may also choose to utilize tramadol for post-surgical pain. He didn't have surgery, but he did get a catheter in his penis about 3 times, and he was basically just, well, he was going to die, basically. He was in critical condition. Anyway, let's go on. So, this medication has a few benefits, including the rare occurrence of hallucin... That's a benefit? Oh, okay, comma. They're making it sound like it. Will I turn into a hungry cat if I take it? Well, I don't know. Yeah, you would probably lose appetite. Including the rare... Okay. The medication has a few benefits, including the rare occurrence of hallucinations and drowsiness are commonly associated with feline painkillers. You know what? He actually did do some hallucinating stuff. He was actually like looking at the ground, like trying to paw at something that wasn't there. Like, no joke. There wasn't like a bug or anything. And I guess this is relevant. Do I want my fucking cat to hallucinate? I don't think so. That's just bad, man. This is fucking bad. All right, anyway. In addition, tramadol can be used with or as an alternative to non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, which can have dangerous and unpleasant side effects for your cat. Yeah, because hallucination. I mean, it's a rare occurrence of a hallucination, but I'm pretty sure he had a few hallucinations. I mean, he's fucking drinking water with his paw, and he never does that. He probably thinks he's at like some kind of fountain spring or something. Administering tramadol to cats. It's available in capsule, liquid, powder, or tablet. I have the tablet form, unfortunately. However, the medication is known to have a bitter taste, which some cats may find unpleasant. He sure as fuck finds it unpleasant. You know what I have to do? I had to like force feed it to him. I had to like shove the pill down his throat, basically. And that, I mean, you can do that. Because there's no way he was going to ever eat it. Like, by himself. Ugh. You may want to discuss disguising this medication in food to make administering both you and your pet with your veterinarian. Yeah, it didn't work at all. Putting it in food. When administering tramadol, do not give your cat the human brand of medication known as Ultracat. Ultracat. This product is a combination of tramadol and, oh god, acetaminophen, and can be extremely harmful to your cat's health. You should never give your cat human drugs. As your cat nears the end of his tramadol, use it as an important reminder that you should not stop giving tramadol. Suddenly, symptoms of sudden withdrawal may include anxiety, nausea, diarrhea, and breathing problems. Talk to your veterinarian about how to avoid. Okay, here we go. Side effects and cautions of tramadol for cats. As with any medication, the use of tramadol comes with a list of side effects and cautions that owners should be aware of administering the drug. While feline side effects during tramadol use are rare, there are a few mild side effects owners should be aware of. Drowsiness, which he had in the beginning. General weakness or lethargy. Vomiting. He hasn't vomited. Constipation. Still on the fence about. Blurred vision. Maybe that's... Oh, I think blurred vision, because when he's running all over the place, he's kind of clumsily running, and his pupils are dilated. Loss of appetite, that's the one thing I worry about, and then insomnia. Is this thing a stimulant or a depressant? I don't fucking know. Drowsiness. Insomnia. What? If you've become concerned that your cat may be experiencing any of the side effects, notify your vet. However, you will need to immediately stop using trauma and seek emergency veterinary care if your cat develops any of the following severe side effects. Signs of an allergic reaction, including hives, difficulty breathing, and swelling of the face, lips, tongue, or throat. Doesn't look like that's happening. Yeah, he's tired and can't sleep. That's really cool. Maybe he's fucking freaking out because he can't sleep. Shit. Shallow breathing? Nope, definitely not. And seizures. God. Okay. Be sure to discuss your cat's medical history thoroughly with your vet prior. Remember, this was prescribed to me from the doctor. Do not give your cat this medication if any of the following: metabolic disorder, history of seizures, use of antidepressants, muscle relaxers, anti-nausea medication, cold or allergy medication, or neurotic pain. Overdose can be fatal. Symptoms may include drowsiness, shallow breathing, slow heartbeat, extreme fainting, or coma. That's definitely not happening. Now, the loss of appetite. Oh, is there anything with medication? Let's see. Psychological issues. No, it's the pill, I think, for the most part. Get to the medication, damn it. Oh, that's okay. Boiled chicken or vegetables. A kitty massage. Heat up my cat. Pamper your cat. Make them comfortable. I get it. It's definitely the medication, though. Anyway, that is yeah. Isn't that shit fucked up? I mean, Nimble is just kind of a high-strung cat to begin with, you know? He's a rambunctious guy, and he's a feral cat. Feral cats are definitely, they're more paranoid or more jumpy, you know, because they've been outside for so long, and they're kind of, bleh, you know, and he's still kind of like that. I don't think that's ever going to go away from him. I mean, the fucking cat survived Hurricane Irma. I'm pretty sure that scarred him for life. Actually, I'm going to go pet the little guy. Hey, bud. Hi, kitty. Hi, cutie. He's purring. So that's a good thing. Oh, wait, you can actually see me. Whoa, kitty, come back. All right, I'm going to put, you know what? I'll be right back. Shit! I'm okay, just drunk. I'm really drunk. Bleh! Bleh! There is a little tiny plate. How cute. Ew, I gotta wash this. Bleh! I gotta wash this plate, fuckers. See if that works. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I fell asleep. Cute. I don't know why he's so weird about his food, man. God, and I thought I fixed this yesterday when I was like, oh, I thought it was the wet food in his the dry food. He didn't like that wet food, but I got new wet food today that he does like. I don't know. It could be just the medicine. I don't know. Like he's just so weird around the food, you know. The Bachelors. Better believe it. But yeah, I said it once and I'll say it again. I'm just not putting him on this crap anymore. Just, nope. I mean, I always told myself, you know, if he can't find peace of mind, if he can't relax anymore, and he needs to be in a new, if he needs to be in a new home, you know, where a place that doesn't remind him that he was in complete fucking agony and dying. I mean, Jesus criminy. In my place, then yeah, I would want that to be best for him. The thing is, if you take him to like a humane society, chances are he won't be adopted real quick, because there's a lot of cats that don't get adopted. So hopefully I can find someone who can adopt him, like, you know, from my work or post about it on the internet. But you should keep him. Maybe, man. I don't like him suffering though. That's the thing. I don't know. We'll see. The good thing is that there's nothing wrong with him physically. You know, when I brought him to the hospital a second time for a follow up, which is really nice. It's just sinusitis. That's what he has. It's more of a psych thing. So I mean, it'll take a while. You know, it will. You know what? I got a mess key. He's not suffering. Yeah, well, when he was peeing on the floor a couple days ago, it gets me worried. You know, that's why it's a psych thing. Like I said, he's got sinusitis. Yeah, but that's the thing. I can't be. Man, we've gotten so soft with animals. It's ridiculous. You know. It's. If a cat can't be fit to be your pet, or you can't be fit to be its owner, I mean, you gotta do something about it and not play this soft shit. It doesn't matter if the cat's cute and cuddly. It's, you know, you gotta make the hard decisions. And life. What? Oh, Pinterest. All right. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So, lady stories. Those are always nice, right? Oh, man. There is quite a bit. It's really hard to just pick one. Boom! Trying to think. Oh, I guess I'll do a quick one. These streams are done. So, I guess these streams are fun. These streams are done. Dune. I guess I'll tell you about the girl I dated for 2 weeks, I guess. Basically, it's a girl I met in community college in one of my classes. And she was a pretty cute girl, you know, nice little white girl. And I guess we started dating, right? Whatever. And it was going pretty good. Going pretty good and everything, at first. And then, she was nice girl, how old was I? I think I was 21. I think it was 21 at the time. And she was 18, 19 or something. Whatever, around that age. And like I said, nice girl, cute, pleasant, she wasn't a bitch or anything, thank God. And yeah, we were dating for 2 weeks, and then I broke up with her. But I broke up with her for a very good reason. Because she did something really stupid. And no, she didn't cheat on me or anything. This is such a short story, but I don't care. So, one time I was hanging out with one of my friends, about, like I said, 2 weeks later, and she calls me, and she calls me, and turns out that she's drunk, and guess what she's doing while being drunk? Blowing men! No, just kidding. Probably, I don't know. Driving while she's drunk. On top of that, she's talking to me on the phone instead of focusing on the road as best she can. And so I asked her, I was like, why didn't you call me to pick you up? Duh. Because I could have been the designated driver. And with me, stuff like that, okay, short story, like I said, I broke up with her because of that. I broke up with her. Because to me, my pet peeve is when people do stupid shit like that. And like I said, not dealing with a girl who, like, I don't even think I didn't even think she drank that much, but I guess she's just really stupid when she does, obviously. And I just don't do that. When people make really stupid mistakes like that, dangerous as shit, and they don't rely on me to help them out, they don't call for help like what you're supposed to do. I would have easily have picked her up, because that's what you're supposed to do in a relationship. You're supposed to, care for each other like that. And obviously she failed on that. And that was one of my biggest pet peeves, when people do stupid shit like that. When they fail me on that level and disappoint me. It's fine to get angry, but disappointment is the worst thing. So yeah, I broke up with her right after that. And then she tried, oh my God. Sorry, I'm watching the cat. She must have tried a gazillion times trying to get back with me. She tried texting me. She tried calling me. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. I never picked up. I never fucking picked up. And I kind of, okay. Nowadays, back then, I was like, no, I'm done. You fucked up. And I get it. It's pretty fucked up to just completely ignore somebody. I don't do that shit anymore. Now I just tackle the problems head on, even if, or just try to find some common ground and just whatever. I don't like neglecting people like that. It's just not a me thing anymore. But like I said, at the time I was doing that, and nowadays I feel bad because it's happened to me before, and it sucks complete balls. It's probably the worst thing is when someone that you used to care about or used to be friends or whatever, they just don't talk to you anymore, and they don't ever tell you why. But she knew why. But sometimes they don't tell you why. No one gives you closure in the end. At least she knew why and she had closure, and that's what she gets. But yeah. But see, what was it? Yeah, later on in life, maybe like 5 years down the road, she was going back and forth with this other Nick guy, and then she got her, I believe he got her pregnant, and then before that, she got all fat and shit, and just, oh, God. This is ridiculous. I'm like, jeez. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, I guess. Anyway, yeah, just whatever. I was glad I did it because I'm not stupid when it comes to breaking up with people. I see that shit from a mile away. My first long relationship, which was 6 months, ended with me breaking up with her because she wanted to go on a break. And I was like, oh, hell no, girlfriend. I ain't fucking playing that card. You're just going to go blow some guy's dick. Fuck you. I don't ever do the take a break thing. It's got the word break in it. Breakup has the word break in it. What do you think a break is? It's a temporary breakup so I can fuck other dudes. And nudes. Or girls, whatever. If you're irresponsible enough to drink and drive and call while doing so, you're too irresponsible for a relationship. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it turns out that's how she's been for the longest time. Do you stay in touch at all with your ex-fiance? Nope. She stopped talking to me because I told her that we're just going to be friends and we're not going to go anything further. And this was about a year down the line of breaking up. And she just stopped talking to me. She just stopped. She pulled the ignoring me card, which she'll probably regret it maybe. Hopefully, if she has some sense of reconciliation, she'll be like, man, I really shouldn't have ignored Nick like that. Kind of like with me with this ex thing, ignoring her. I just don't like doing that. But I don't know. Probably not. So, yeah, she just completely just stopped talking to me all completely. Her family stopped talking to me completely, and her brothers stopped. No explanation, no closure. I'm like, that's pretty fucked up. When I was so respectful to their likes and being proper, being kind in them, and taking care of taking care of this woman for 3.5 years. I mean, fucking A, man. It's just fucked up. I mean, but this is like, I don't know. This all under the radar, all blocked me shit happened like 1.5 years later. Didn't happen initially. It's just like they all at the same time ignored me. Fucking A. What goes around comes around, right? And then so I didn't know what she was doing. I just stopped caring a while. It pissed me off because I didn't have closure, but then I found my own closure, and I knew I was getting myself into it. And I would talk to her. I would try to text her from time to time to see if she would reply back. Nope. Never did. Stopped. I stopped myself. And then I found out that, well, she was dating some guy who already had a kid, and then they got married, and at this point in life, she has a kid now. So she has a non-biological child who's a baby, by the way. A baby? Not a baby. I think he's like 7 years old, 6 years old. I don't fucking know. And then now she has her own kid with the guy. And if you saw this guy looks like some pencil neck little douchebag, like some loser. And that's not me being bitter or anything. That's just, he doesn't look like a guy who can actually protect a woman. Unless he's unless he's got like some hidden Jedi Force powers or he's like a third degree black belt. I don't fucking know. But, you know, that's basically the guy that she was wanting me to be. Is a skinny pencil neck and just fuck me and let's have a kid without even working out all our shit and just, you know. And she used to be in really good shape thanks to me. Now she's fat. I mean, granted, when you have a kid, you get fat. But I saw some before pictures before she got supposedly pregnant. I don't know. Maybe she was already pregnant and she was fat. But she let herself go. And I've seen plenty of women who are fit and pregnant. I see them at the gym all the time. Okay? I know it's different for every woman. I get that. But, you know, there's ways. Basically everything I taught her from my perspective was all for naught. It was just all in vain. So she wanted a guy. That's the image of a male that she wanted, and she took it. She took it in convenience. She wanted a guy who already had a fucking kid, and now she has a kid. Have fun raising somebody else's goddamn kids. The stupidest thing ever. And she was 21. She's 22 years old. 22, 23. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. It's just so ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not upset about talking about it or anything. I'm just saying it's just I got what I got my answers by doing a little digging. I saw it on Facebook and I'm just like, all right, I'm out. It's fine. It still disappoints me to this day because of that's how she answered basically indirectly. Whoa, kitty. Still freaking out. Which I'm kind of upset that he's freaking out at nighttime. I wonder how much he's going to keep me up at night. Oh, shit. I'm actually going to... I did want to go to the work gym to do abs and stuff and hang out with German girl while she's working. You guys can see Nimble right now, right? Yeah, he's tweaking out. God. So speaking of that, my English teacher was out for a few weeks because she was sick. Then she told me the class she was pregnant with twins. And immediately every girl in the class went insane. Like they started getting way too involved. Well, that's what happens when teenager girls with their hormones start kicking in. They start going ape shit. Their pheromone levels go up the wazoo. They're like, oh my god, I want kids too! Man, I want to get Mario and Chill and Zelda and Chill on CD. 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 This is where my commentary has gotten me. Farty, farty. How long have we been queering? You do know we never hear the music, right? Is it really quiet? Why didn't you guys tell me this like 2 hours ago? You know, I don't mind people telling me, hey, the audio needs to be a little louder. I think people don't do that enough. I was watching Starrett stream, and the game was louder than him, basically. We never hear it every... What? I don't believe you. That is such a lie. Are you... Okay, watch. You're going to hear it now, right? I bet you hear it now. Alright, well. I don't know. Everybody's computer's different with their volumes and shit. Watching on a phone, watching on a computer. Everybody's got different audio platforms. Just put it on 38. I do go back and listen to my streams and be like, and see how the audio sounds. And I do, for NIKO show, I do hear the music in the background. Ooh, let's talk about World of Warcraft. And then we'll wrap up the D. World of Warcraft Classic release date and 15-year anniversary collector's edition announced. This actually looks pretty sick. Can they have that for SWTOR? Classic will be released for PC. Oh, man. Classic WoW is awful. Don't you guys understand how much pain and suffering has been caused? God damn. It's WoW Classic was so... Oh, God. It was so grindy. So grindy. So fucking ruthless, man. Oh, God. Yeah, anyway. Oh, tidbit. I got Epona in Breath of the Wild by using my Twilight Princess Link amiibo, Smash amiibo. I think you can get his armor that way too, I guess. They said you can use the Smash amiibo to get his armor or clothing. But I was really happy to get Epona. Fuck yeah. Alright, this looks cool. Boom. Boom. That is a really cool box. Holy crap. That is awesome. I don't know why they would pick this guy, to be honest. Why would they not pick, like, Arthas or Thrall or Illidan or what's it? Sylvan? The goddamn the leader of the Horde, the lady. Oh, I can't remember her name. Okay, watch this. Whoa! Porn. Just kidding. Sylvanas, that's her name. This had no answers. Sylvanas, she's freaking awesome. All right, how much is this? I would actually buy this. This is cool. Oh, it was $100. Holy crap! Let's go to the Blizzard store. Out of stock. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking... North America region only? Are you... Blizzard, are you butt fucking kidding me right now? Only in North America? You do realize there's other people that play your fucking shit game, right? So stupid. Well, we are based in Irvine, California. Are you gonna tell me what items are in it? Okay. Ragnaros statue. He was an ancient with this world, was young, bow immortals before this 10-inch immortalization of the Fire Lord himself. Yeah, because 15 years anniversary, we want a fucking Fire Lord. Anoxia pen, add to your pin collection. Yeah, because we like pins too. Map of Azeroth mousepad. I do like that. Mousepads are cool. Fine art prints. That's pretty cool. 30 days of game time. Okay, alabaster mounts. Is this even a good collector? I mean, it's $100. That's not bad. But I mean, really? I mean, the box art is freaking sick, but naive the fire statue. Are we fucking kidding me right now? Mounts. They're not even colored. A mouse pad and art prints. I mean, not even a soundtrack or something. Soundtracks or better memorabilia, like a fucking pin. Oh Lord. Blizzard, you're so retarded. I hate Blizzard. Blizzard is so retarded. God, they're so stupid. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is an okay set? You think this justifies 15-year anniversary? I mean, good lord. I don't think it does. I mean, maybe the statue makes it worth it. $100. I mean, art prints are pretty cool and all. But hold on a second. Do you even get a game? You get game time. But hold on a second. Players during with the statue fight for. Do you even get a game? I don't think you get a game with it. Right? Oh, later tomato, thanks for stopping by. Dude, I don't think you get a freaking game with this. What? Dude, Blizzard, you are retarded. You don't even get a game. You get a... Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Celebrate 15 years with us. We're not playing the game. Please. They should have given us the Battle for Azeroth game. And Vanilla WoW. Along with all this stuff. Oh no. I can't do it, Trey. I just can't fucking do it anymore. I'm so fucking pissed off about this crap. Or disappointed, not pissed off. I mean, granted, their collector's editions have been shit anyway. Battle for Azeroth's collector's edition sucks, apparently. Because you don't even get a physical copy of the game. They give you a fucking code. And they used to give you physical copies of the game with the collector's edition. Oh god. It's just horrible, man. Fucking horrible. A bunch of stingy bastards. That's probably Activision's doing.
No! They have to spend more money for the game. Fucking losers.
What's on sale from Blizzard? 75% off sale? Don't do it, Nico. Don't do it. Oh boy, I want Overwatch stuff. I actually do like Overwatch. I don't know. I like some of the characters. Aw, little plushes. That's cool. There's a lot of Overwatch stuff though. Jeez. StarCraft 2. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, nice. Remastered Protoss shirt for women. Good. I'm glad everything's on sale for women. Piece of shit. That's just really good, Blizzard. Really, really proud of your selection here. 30% off. Oh, nice. That's a cool Diablo shirt. That's pretty cool. Originally a $30 shirt. Oh my god, Blizzard. Suck my balls. Goat Man. Fucking Goat Man? That's pretty cool. But does it say Diablo on it? Okay, it does. That is pretty cool. I like that shirt. That could be like a metal, like a music shirt too. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's $17.50. Why is a mineral shirt so expensive? Oh, extra small and small. Thank God I can fit in that. Way to go, guys. All this Overwatch shit. Jeez, get out of here. Heroes of the Storm. Should have been Warcraft 4, just saying, but you know, what do I know? StarCraft Evolution. Oh, what? Timothy Zahn made this book? No way. That's actually worth looking into. Timothy Zahn's my man. That's a pretty cool book cover. Dude, when I see any book with Timothy Zahn's name on it, you know you're in for a fucking great treat. Latest chapter in the stunning StarCraft saga building on the game's rich legacy to create. That's pretty cool. 3 mighty factions: the Ignamic, Protoss, the Savage Zerg, and the Terrans. Humanity's descendants in the sector have entered a ceasefire, but the peace is tenuous at best. Tensions erupt. An expedition of Terran and Protoss soldiers and researchers deployed to investigate. Oh god, that's cool. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. $19.60. Watch this shit. You want to see something? We're gonna do this in real time. Let's see. StarCraft Evolution. Oh, okay. $16.99. It's on sale. But that's not too bad. But free shipping on Amazon. Alright, anyway. You're a mainstream comic book hero. Yeah. Haven't they? Oh, everyone and their mom saw Endgame. That's because Endgame is fucking sweet, man. Have you seen that yet? I think everybody should see that movie. That movie's badass. Oh, this is a cool Alliance t-shirt. I like that. Really cool. Aw, Dre, is that you? Are you the girl? Wait a minute, I saw a World of Warcraft Horde track jacket. Dude, that's freaking sick! That's pretty cool. Okay, not gonna lie. I have a boner. That is a pretty awesome jacket. I actually would like to have a track jacket. I got a pretty dope Windbreaker jacket that I got for free motion. It's pretty cool, but this is cool as shit. Oh, look at that. They have a large. Originally $60. That's pretty crazy. Too bad I can't afford it though. And you're probably paying close to $50 anyway because of shipping. Woo. What's World of Crafty about that? It's got a Horde logo on it. I know, right? It just has the Horde logo. It's like, this is World of Warcraft, isn't it? I just like the color scheme, though. Oh, this is more World of Warcrafty, damn it. This is pretty cool. I like this. This is pretty sick. Hey, yo, dog. For the line, motherfucker. That's pretty cool. A lot cheaper. Oh, cool zipper. I like that. I like black and blue color scheme. It's pretty cool. I mean, red and black is awesome too, but blue's my favorite color. All right. Ooh, a onesie for Dre and his wife when they have kids together. Nice butt, like thereof. Oh, that's a cool Diablo poster. Oh, nice. Reign of Terror poster. That's sick. Classic Diablo. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, they have another one like that, too. Oh, look how exciting Hearthstone looks. Wow, that's a cool-looking poster, guys. What the fuck is that supposed to show me? I like the Beerstein shirt. That's pretty cool. That's a cool Heroes of the Storm bottle. I like that. Aluminum bottles are pretty neat. What is this? Oh, Global Championship. Lame. Overwatch knit long sleeve. Yeah, that's worth $1,000. All this Overwatch shit. I can't take it. Shadow plush? I don't get it. That's a cool StarCraft 2 shirt. I mean, poster. Hell, it's about time. StarCraft long, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the face-off shirt. The fuck is this, Baby Yeti bullshit? Oh, god damn it. Raptor plushie? This looks like some 4-year-old. Oh, god, I gotta go. Alright. So exciting! Alright, well, folks, I think I'm going to wrap up the D on that one. I think this. I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel because this is supposed to be like a NIKO show episode, but a really long, casual NIKO show episode. LOL. But I hope you did enjoy what you saw tonight. If you did, follow me on Twitch, YouTube, join Discord. And by the way, playing Rage 2 some more today. Game's fun as hell.
I'm 72% on Metacritic. Blah.
IGN gave it an 8 out of 10, so I'll take that. Anyway, thanks, guys. I'm going to go watch Game of Thrones Episode 3 and apparently find out why everybody is so triggered. Alright, later.